Hello there. I find the recent Ambazonian calling by the Nsoh Boh Herbert team as not only notoriously scandalous, unscrupulous, and totally unprofessional, but also as a bandwagon that is breathing a roller coaster of amateurs. My name is Eric Tato, and this is my reply to Nsoh Boh Herbert's Ambazonian calling of December 2nd, 2018. We start with an excerpt from Barrister Fru Nsoh that has been allegedly kidnapped and wouldn't be at the 6th December trial of Seseko et alia. According to Ambazonian calling, Barrister Fru Nsoh has been kidnapped. But hear him. This is Eric Tato of National Telegraph. Is that Barrister Fru Nsoh?
Yes, speaking.
Oh, okay. We are calling you from our Washington Bureau of National Telegraph. We are following up a story where a certain program known as Ambazonian Calling has claimed that you have been kidnapped, and so you will not be at the trial of your clients, Seseko Ayoktabe Julius and Co. That's coming up on the 6th of December 2018. Of course, today is a Monday, December 3rd, 2018. Is that right?
Yes.
So how come?
I don't know where that story is coming from, Eric. It is in their imagination. I don't know why they are trying to destroy this revolution. Nothing has happened to me. I am fine. I am getting ready now. I'm just getting ready to take off for Yaoundé by air. And I'll be in Yaoundé till Friday. The matter is on Thursday. I am expecting 150 lawyers. And these idiots sit out there and they make stories. They make all kinds of stories. Look, Eric, I don't know what is happening out there. You better tell Boh Herbert, Ayabacho, and his friends that what they are looking for, they will never get it.
So, but Ambazonian Calling actually confirmed authoritatively in their recent edition. I just listened to it, and they said that Barrister Karemuna confirmed to them that you have been kidnapped. So that's why we are concerned.
I've not heard or seen Karemuna now for about a month. I don't know who it is. I don't know. I'm going to Yaoundé. I will call Karemuna. Let him tell me whether he is the one who arranged the kidnapping and it failed, because I'm still around.
But would it not be that maybe Ambazonia Calling is misquoting Barrister Karemuna, because we understand that Barrister Nsoh of Amity Chambers in Bamenda, City Chemist roundabout in Commercial Avenue, Bamenda was also...
His name is Fru Benjamin.
Yes, Benjamin, yes, of Amity Law Chambers.
He was kidnapped by I don't know who, and 1 or 2 days after he was released.
That's true. We actually reported that on National Telegraph, so we are just surprised that Ambazonian Calling is actually saying that you are...
Instead of attributing it to me and claiming that Karemuna will lead, which defense is that?
Unfortunately, what will you qualify that kind of reporting? Why didn't they try a way together to reach out to you?
I think they are trying to sabotage this defense. It will not work.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You have just listened to an interview with Barrister Fru Nsoh today, Monday, December 3, 2018. But now, let's take a listen to what the so-called Ambazonian Calling said about Barrister Fru Nsoh.
Finally, Seseko Ayoktabe, the arrested leader of the interim government group, and colleagues who were illegally arrested last January at the Nera Hotel in Nigeria will likely be facing a court date, December 6th, without their lead lawyer, Barrister Nsoh. The barrister was reportedly kidnapped in the course of the week and confirmed by Barrister Karemuna, a loser at the last presidential election in La République du Cameroon. Innocent Chair, Ambazonia calling.
Thank you and welcome back. My name is Eric TATAW once more. The Ambazonian Calling, a program produced by Nsoh Boh Herbert, who supposedly is a veteran journalist, has shown clearly that it doesn't only depend on fake news, but is actually in the pursuit of fake news. When did Barrister Akeremuna even confirm that Barrister Fru Nsoh has been kidnapped? Journalism is a pure social science, and we expect that all data that is produced, published, and disseminated is supposed to be verified. One of the simplest acts of journalism, which is information verification, has probably never been met by any Ambazonian calling program. On the 27th of November 2018, Barrister Akeremuna posted on his official Facebook page talking about the kidnapping of Barrister Fru Benjamin, who is the lead counsel of the Amity Law Chambers in City Chemist Roundabout in Bamenda of the northern zone of Cameroon, or Northwest, as others would prefer to call it. Where then did Ambazonia Calling get their confirmation from Barrister Akeremuna? Let's listen to some more excerpts from Ambazonia Calling, who have been propagating fake news.
Cameroon claimed Thursday, November 29th, that the Ambazonia Defense Force, ADF, has started using explosive devices in Kembong in Ambazonia's southern zone. The Army of La République du Cameroon shared pictures on social media, including Facebook, in which the front end of an armored car had been blown up by one such device. Critical eyes have wondered how the military immediately concluded that it was the work of the ADF, as well as questioned how such damage to an armored car did not cause anybody.
Another fake news from the Ambazonian Calling team. Simple journalism questions of who, how, where, which of course should easily be answered by any journalism team, have probably not been met at any one time by Ambazonian Calling. Is it true that any vehicle or such military vehicle was attacked, or was there any such explosion in Kembong? The answer is no. There was never such any explosion in Kembong. That explosion happened in Tarembo. Tarembo is a quarter under Internako village, found between Nchang and Mfuni villages in a Mojok subdivision. Was it a military armored car that was involved? The answer still is no. It was a gendarmerie Hilux from the company commander of Mamfe, found, of course, still in Manu division. I get myself laughing because a simple verification of facts, again, could not be met by the Ambazonian Calling team. Nsoh Boh Herbert needs to do a lot of homework. Let me bring you to the last but most intriguing excerpt from the Ambazonian Calling of 2nd December 2018. This is where my interest lies.
Warned that the Ambazonian diaspora in the U.S. must be careful not to support organizations or people who may be involved in perpetuating the abuses in Cameroon. There is no doubt that a prominent social media activist who will be featuring in a fundraiser in Chicago has been blacklisted by the FBI, as evidenced by what happened when he went to attend the funeral in Indiana of Charles Wesco, the American Baptist missionary who was shot and killed in Bamenda area early November. You're listening to Ambazonia Calling. I am Innocent here.
When I hear of blacklist, I quickly think of the American blockbuster, The Blacklist. Unfortunately, Nsoh Boh Herbert, who has not only failed to understand the raison d'etre of a documentary, and who of course has also completely failed in being balanced, objective, and being a practitioner of the deontology of journalism, has also indulged into unprecedented dissemination of fake news. In Donald Trump's own word, Ambazonian Calling is doing fake news. Cheap, pathetic, shameful, and more shameful. When and where the FBI ever blacklists Eric TATAW? When people are blacklisted, they are found on a list or they are considered as not trusted by a government organization. Of course, Eric TATAW works, lives, owns an ID, and stays in the US and pays the American tax dollar. Definitely, Boh Herbert and his team have refused to be concrete and exemplary when it comes to definition of blacklist and who the FBI should blacklist. When the FBI blacklists anybody, that list is public, is known, and can be verified. It's a shame that after taking excerpts of my live show in which I have made mention of a fundraiser in Chicago, Boh Herbert probably thinks he will play a strong stunt. Of course, I will be in Chicago on the 15th of December, and I'm going on my own ticket, in my own pocket, and I will be assisting the people of Chicago to raise funds for refugees in Nigeria. Never a day has Eric TATAW asked for $1 going around helping raising all these funds. Instead, he has contributed his own money and all his energy and time in pushing forward the Ambazonian revolution, or Southern Cameroon's war of independence, if you like. The FBI would never blacklist a freedom fighter. Boh Herbert and his team probably needs to do more job. I get a little bit funny with people who don't understand the deontology, but I get a little bit of more laughter with people who are old and who are supposed to be veterans. It's a pity I might be asking Boh Herbert and his team to go back to school. In one documentary, you can afford to have one serious fake news talk more of four. One, that Barrister Fru Nsoh has been kidnapped. That is a lie. Two, that a military armor car was bombed. It was never an armor car. Three, that it was bombed in Kembong. It was never Kembong. And four, that Eric TATAW has been blacklisted. That is not true. Not in America, not anywhere in the world except in La République du Cameroon. Good day. My name is Eric TATAW. And once more, do not take my apology for granted. We sue for peace, but we disregard in earnest any form of sabotage and fake news, especially from Ambazonian calling. If I were the team, I would concentrate on the enemy and the enemy alone, like CRTV does. After all, Ambazonian calling is a copycat of CRTV. Even from the name, Boh Herbert could not even nurse the courage to have something unique and outstanding. Ambazonian calling, like Cameroon calling. Where is the difference? Not even in the editorial policy, not in the tone, and in the verification strength of its reporters and producers alike. It's a shame journalism has been murdered by the so-called famous Nsoh, Boh Herbert. The journalistic parochiality, naivety, and imbecility of Nsoh, Boh Herbert and team, who have resorted to singing Hallelujah choir to the ADF, only remind me of a friend who had just arrived in America and while at McDonald's for lunch, asked of fufu and arrow or achuk instead of the regular sausage burrito, hot picante, and or some chicken nugget. Boh Herbert must understand that in such an era where there is a war of independence being fought, he must play the role of the cocondel. As a matter of fact, we urge Boh Herbert at his age to move out of basking in the euphoria of journalistic negativity and of galloping pell-mell back into the dark ages. At his age, he should do better other than lying about a funeral in Indiana that he never even participated. Neither did he send a reporter over there. Eric TATAW was given a VIP treatment and protection banner by the FBI and the police department of Indiana, precisely of South Bend. Of course, the FBI had hinted that Eric TATAW being on La République wanted list could be assassinated. That is exactly what the FBI said. Nothing other than the fake news that Boh Herbert, Cameroon calling, or should I say Ambazonian calling, is trying to spread in order to sabotage Eric TATAW. I will be in Chicago, and in Chicago, I will be. Come all and come one. Bye-bye.